Richard Keach, Keachinator Photography. Him and his dad are sitting at home watching, checking in right now, and they say, let's go Taylor Cool. And of course, the Cave Creek, Arizona native, the young lady is actually here tonight, decided to try and come run for the 1,000 to win, so we'll see how she does. But you definitely have the Keachinator pulling for you there, Taylor. So great to see that Richard and his dad, also another great motorsports photographer, are checking in. Green flag is out. We are sprint car racing.
Steve Hurst moves to the back on the start. Superman from the outside of the front row. He is free and clear down the back chute in the number 5 car. He'll come into 3 and 4 as Joe Miller tries to make progress into the runner-up spot. He's in 3rd as they pass the flag stand.
It is Superman with the lead as he is starting to gap the field. Brett Klabundy in 2nd. Got a little bit sideways, had to break the momentum of Joe Miller. Joe Miller, I'll tell you, he is definitely fell back around the start, but now working his way back up to where he started in 2nd right now, but it's all behind Superman.
77, a little sideways off the corners, but it was making that bumper mighty wide as Joe Miller finally gets by him on the high scary side going down the back chute. Superman has gapped him by half a straightaway.
It is, once again, Snyder, Miller in 2nd, followed by Klabundy, Spora, and the 43 or 45 of Hurst. 2 laps to go.
Doing to show the way. White flag next time for Stewart Snyder. Joe Miller down the back straightaway. Pretty well strung out around the Crawford County Speedway right now as Snyder accepts the white flag.
Superman on his way back to Metropolis right now so he can go save Lois Lane as he comes out of 2, slams it down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Old Superman, Stuart Snyder, is going to pick up the win. Joe Miller will finish 2nd. Brett Klabundy 3rd. Shadrick Spora in 4th. And Steve Hurst is going to round out the top 5. So once again, a big thank you to Smithfield Foods for sponsoring tonight's action. Also being the the proud presenting partner of the stock cars all season here at the Crawford County Speedway. If you're one of those great Smithfield employees that got in with your ID, thank you so much for joining us tonight here at the Crawford County Speedway. Right now, Matt Stubbe's going to drop the green. Oh, big problems with the 2 of Fredrickson. He was looking to try and get an early advantage, but unfortunately hit a slick spot. He's going to fall back to 3rd, as right now it is Justin Bolte who's up at the points. He is currently leading. Jake Greenwood in 2nd. Then you have Devin Fredrickson and Maddie Miller trying to get some seat time right now as she is bringing up 4th.
Decent battle for the 2nd spot going on as Friedrichsen was going after Greenwood, trying to get him. Greenwood, meanwhile, has the 0 in the crosshairs as he drives it deep into 3 and 4, trying to go after that top spot.
Once again, Bolte is going to lead him down into 1 and 2, but he has Jake Greenwood and he has Fredrickson all right there. Now Fredrickson right on the back bumper of the 43 of Greenwood. He tried the high side, didn't work. Now he's going to try the low side. They're going to be side by side. Not going to do it, but now Greenwood trying to get the best of Bolte.
Bolte still had it at the flag stand. He has the top spot. Greenwood wants it. He's going up top off of turn number 2. Down the back chute, he noses ahead. And Matty Miller has spun out off of turn number 4. Put it out. We got the 28 almost backing into the wall off the end over in turn number 4.
Yeah, and Matt Stubbe's going to go ahead and toss the yellow hanky out for Matty Miller. Again, making her debut.
Completing the podium, so to speak, so far in heat race number 2 right now.
Yeah, and all 3 of these cars very evenly matched, so any one of these guys could take the heat race victory. We're going to find out in about 3 laps who it's going to be as the green is out. As they sling it down into one, it's still going to be Bolte with Fredrickson now second, but Fredrickson under attack from Greenwood. Greenwood high, wide, round the outside, trying to get by Fredrickson. Can't quite do it. Fredrickson tried looking for a slide job, didn't quite make it go, but in the end is still going to get second with 2 laps to go.
Friedrichsen has no interest in prisoners since that restart. Off of turn number 2, he's coming down the back chute off the top side and into 3 and 4. He is side by side with the 0-0 for the top spot. Going after the lead off of 4. He's got it.
New leader Fredrickson as he went around the high side, right on the cush, the Kenny Wallace line, high, wide, and handsome. He is now going to gap Bolte as Bolte just desperately trying to go to the whip. Not going to have a chance to do it. It's going to be Devin Fredrickson with the Heat 2 win. Justin Bolte second. Jake Greenwood rounding out that field. And wow, that was a very evenly matched last couple of laps for the RaceSaver Sprint Cars.
Look up aggressive in the dictionary, and at least right now, I think it has that number 2 car next to it.
You're not wrong.
Row number 2 on the inside, number 26, Tanner Beam, scheduled starter there. And in the number 4 spot on the outside of the second row, Tony Kerger in the 9.
Your third and final row to the inside, that is the rookie, the 18 of Colton Ransom, who has yet to finish outside the top 5 here at the Crawford County Speedway. And most recent winner, beating his brother, although he has a different car this time around. That's the 22 of Shannon Malberg. Matt Stubbe is going to drop the green, and it's going to be Gossage and Houston leading him down into turn number 1. Now look at Tony Kerger. Kerger moving up for that 4th place spot, now up to second. He's going to try and get to the outside of the 21M of Gossage. Gossage been having problems with that car over the past few weeks. Looks like all might be right with the world, as here comes Ransom, the rookie, up to 3rd now, as Colin Gossage leads lap 1.
Top 3 nose to tail as they go into turn number 1 this time, as it's Kerger that's trying to get a good run down the back straightaway and get after Gossage for that top spot. And he is sideways and saves it, goes down the hill, remains in the top spot for now, but there is heat coming.
Colin Gossage, winner up at the new Raceway Park 2 weeks ago. Right now he has a huge problem on his hands in the form of the 9 of Tony Kerger, the 18 of Colton Ransom. Ransom getting better and better each week as he is now taking it to a former multi-time track champion in Kerger for second, and at the line he's got it by about half a car length.
Side by side for the second spot all the way around the Crawford County Speedway. Kerger still in second as he noses ahead and gets the full length of the car in front of the 18 car down the back straightaway. Now he tries to go inside of Gossage this time, sticking to the bottom. Can he make a run?
Not going to happen. Gossage going to tick off yet another lap. 3 laps to go. It is still Gossage, Kerger. Now look at Malberg trying to get to the inside of the 18 of Ransom. Little note that a lot of people may not know, but Shannon Malberg is the one that helped put in that roll cage in Colton Ransom's car. Knows what's in it, but right now with 2 laps to go, it's still Colin Gossage up front.
Takes over the 3rd spot there, but the cars are still side by side. And now Malberg goes ahead, but a good run off of turn number 2 this time, coming for Ransom, still in the 4th spot as Gossage continues to show the way to the white flag.
Shannon Malberg in what I like to call the Malberg community car. Every brother's been in it. Normally driven by Dave. Dave's not here, man. Dave Malberg. But Shannon selling his car earlier in the week for quite a tidy sum of money, bringing out the Malberg community car and taking 3rd. But as they come out of turn number 4, Colin Gossage is going to take the win. Tony Kerger in 2nd. Shannon Malberg 3rd. Colton Ransom 4th. And looks like Tanner Beam going to round out the top 5. That is the 35C from Manila, Cody Cooper.
Scheduled a little off in the 3rd spot, 55G, Cody Gordon. And in the 4th spot, listed here, Tyler Feeblecorn, 61F.
Yep. And keep an eye on Feeblecorn, as that is a backup car as he blew up the motor in his primary car. Your fourth or third to final row is going to see to the inside. That is the 24M of Kane, the Bandit Malberg. And to the outside from Audubon, that's a 55 of Chris LaFoy. Green is down, and we are running as we have Cooper and Riesdorf side by side. Somebody's popping just a little bit. On the high side, it's going to be Cooper with a little bit of an advantage. Give him the lead. Also, Feeblecorn now trying to go high, wide, and around the outside of the 13. And 3 wide down into 3 as here comes Kane the Bandit Malberg saying high side, don't need the high side. Here we go on the low side. Kane Malberg leads lap 1.
What a run for Cooper down into turn number 1. Can't quite get the top spot as Malberg will show the way down the back straightaway. Went a little wide, did Feeblecorn, as he had a good run into 3 and 4 last time. He's back into the 4th spot. Now he goes after 3rd.
In a 155-year-old Acura car, Kane the Bandit Malberg takes old Reliable and starts walking away from the field with it. Cody Cooper still currently 2nd. Gage Riesdorf 3rd. Tyler Feeblecorn in 4th. Chris LaFoy rounding out that top 5 as Cody Gordon, not the usual run we see out of that 55G. Not sure if there might be a problem, but right now it's all the Bandit.
Kane Malberg has gapped the field by 6 car lengths now, as getting a little high off of turn number 2 that time was Gordon, as he continues to hold down the runner-up spot. Down low, going after him. And side by side at the flag stand, Feeblecorn.
It is still going to be the Bandit with the lead. But right now you see Feeblecorn going to work on the 35C of Cooper as Cody Gordon calling no joy, pulling to pit side. He'll be done, but white flag getting ready to come out for the Bandit. Battle is still on for 2nd and 3rd with Feeblecorn and Cooper.
Malberg remains in control. He goes down the hill a little bit through 1 and 2, down the back straightaway for the final time in this particular heat race. Still side by side for that runner-up spot, but half a straightaway for the number 24 car as he comes off 3 and 4 for the final time to the checkered flag.
Kane the Bandit Malberg is going to win. At the line it is going to be Feeblecorn taking 2nd from Cooper. Great run there. The Gage Cluster Gage Riesdorf will be 4th, and the 55 of Chris LaFoy will round out your top 5.
Cheer loud enough for them to hear you over the engines.
As the pace truck gets ready to pull in, it is A feature time for your IMCA RaceSaver Sprint Cars presented by Mark Hansen's Rex Chevrolet. Matt Stubbe looks him over, and he's going to drop the green. We are sprint car racing. As they head down into turn number 1, it is going to be Superman wasting absolutely no time as he is going to go ahead and take over that lead. Joe Miller sitting in 2nd as Bolte is going to round out the field in 3rd right now.
Stuart Snyder all over this field, already to the top spot as he looks to wire him here tonight. Miller in the 2nd position, trying to track him down and going after it for the podium position, Greenwood and Bolte.
Joe Miller with a sizable advantage over 3rd place. Looks like 3rd place has now changed hands. It is going to be the 43 of Greenwood. Greenwood now gets past Bolte. Here comes Fredersen. Fredersen rounding up the top 5 right now, but it is Superman with the lead.
Around the lap car of Matty Miller does go Snyder as he continues to show the way. Half a straightaway lead at the flag stand.
lap advantage is growing each and every lap. Joe Miller hanging on to a great second place run right now, as a little bit of a bobble for Bolte. That's going to open the door for Fredrickson. Put Fredrickson now up to P4.
Friedrichsen up into the 4th spot now, and now he's trying to go top shelf, and he has the momentum down the back straightaway, going after Greenwood for the number 3 spot. He continues to go top shelf. Greenwood is up there as well as Friedrichsen gets closer at the flag stand.
Fredrickson wants that 3rd place spot. He wants a chance to try and get up there and mix it up with Joe Miller for second. Meanwhile, looks like Maddie Miller has called no choice. She has pulled the pit side. She is done for the evening, unfortunately.
Superman puts Hurst a lap down off of turn number 2 as he continues to show the way on the season here in that number 5 car. Friedrichsen with a nice pass off the top shelf, and he is into 3rd. He will go after Joe Miller now in that strong-looking 2 car.
As right now, Snyder laps another car. That is going to be the 45 of Steve Hurst, your pole sitter. He is going to come out of turn number 4 as Joe Miller goes into 3. Another lap clicked off by Superman.
Friedrichsen all over the back bumper of Miller as they go by on the front straightaway. He goes around the outside, and he'll get the lapper as well. If he gets a caution, maybe he might have something for Snyder, but right now Friedrichsen will have to settle for the runner-up spot.
As Fredrickson does get around Miller, now looks like 43 of Greenwood also going to go around and try to catch up to Miller, possibly take that 3rd place position away. They're going to be coming down to see 5 laps to go this time by. It is still Snyder, along with Fredrickson, Miller, Greenwood, and Bolte, your top 5.
Snyder dominant, Friedrichsen strong as well in the 2nd position. Joe Miller holding on to the podium right now as Greenwood is not in range to make a charge at him. Bolte rounding out the top 5 right now.
3 laps to go as now you look at Stu Snyder. He is about to lap 77 of Brett Labundy. 2 laps to go for Superman. Stuart Snyder as he laps Labundy, and about to put another lap on Stephen Hurst, who is sitting in 6th.
Superman to the inside off of turn number 4. He accepts the white flag. He'll go top shelf once again. Smooth through 1 and 2 for the number 5. Into 3, off of 4 for the final time. Superman Stuart Snyder shows the way from wire to wire tonight.
Snyder will win. 2nd is going to be Fredrickson. 3rd to Joe Miller. 4th to a hard charge of Jake Greenwood. And it is going to be Justin Bolte rounding out that top 5. And on the outside of row number 2, it is the 35C of Cody Cooper. Row number 3 to the inside, that's the 9 of Tony Kerger. To the outside, the 61F of Tyler Feeblecorn. Crawford County Speedway, this is your parade and wave. Get up and on your feet. Let them see ya. Let them hear ya.
Row number 4, the 18 of Colton Ransom on the inside. On the outside, the 24M of Kane Mulberg.
Shannon Mulberg, Chris LaFoy on row number 5.
Row number 6, Dylan Houston in the 57 and the 55G of Cody Gordon.
And not letting any grass grow under the tires. Matt Stevie drops a green flag. We are green. And it is going to be Gage Riesdorf with the early advantage. But here comes the 35C of Cody Cooper to the outside. They are side by side, neck and neck, going down into 3. Here comes Feeblecorn. Feeblecorn now up into 3rd. As Colin Gossage is going to fall back just a little bit. Kerger is going to get a little squirrely. It's going to be Cody Cooper by nose and line leading lap number 1.
Kane Mulberg taking no prisoners from deep in the field, already up in the top 5. on the top side, trying to get fourth from Gossage down the back straightaway. And we'll get it into turn number 3 and 4. Watch out for the 24M.
As Kane Malberg in fourth, trying to get underneath the gauge, cluster gauge, Riesdorf every which way but straight. He is going to open the door, and the 24M is going to come on through. As here comes Fiebelkorn. Fiebelkorn to the inside of the 35C of Cooper. We have a battle for the lead. It is going to be at the line. Cooper by a nose.
Fiebelkorn with Kane Malberg in tow. Malberg even lower off of turn number 2. We're 3 wide for the lead in the Sport Compact feature down the back straightaway. Malberg fades back a little bit. Fiebelkorn still trying to get the top spot away from Cooper, who is still going top shelf. Fiebelkorn will have it at the flag stand this time. Kane Malberg with him.
Unfortunately, Cody Cooper falls back 2 spots. It is Fiebelkorn, Malberg, and Cooper. Now Malberg to the inside, Cooper to the outside. Fiebelkorn the meat and the sandwich as they're going to head down the backstretch into 3. Trying once again to push it 3 wide. A little bit of light contact between Malberg and Fiebelkorn at the line. Too close to call, but I think Malberg was leading.
Kane Malberg continues to use that bottom groove, gets almost the entire car out in front of Fiebelkorn, who's trying to battle back on the outside down the back chute. And now gets entirely in front, and off of turn number 4, it's Malberg to the lead. Fiebelkorn trying to come back.
Kane the Bandit Malberg, a position he has been in several times in his career as he is leading. Tyler Fiebelkorn sitting there in second. He is trying to whip that 61F like a rented government plow mule, trying to catch up to the 24M, but Malberg is starting to check out just a little bit. Cody Cooper still sitting in third, and it is Riesdorf, and another great top 5 run for the 18 of Colton Ransom.
Cooper says, remember me, up on the high scary side, coming off of turn number 2. Can he get the run down the back straightaway? Not quite enough to get around Fiebelkorn, who is running a pretty smooth line, but can't quite get to the back bumper of Kane Malberg either. The whole podium still very much in contention for this feature event.
As they have 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, only 2 circuits around the Crawford County Speedway. Kane the Bandit Malberg has it readily in hand. Cody Cooper trying to see if he can catch up and make one more shot at that 61F of Fiebelkorn. Meanwhile, Fiebelkorn trying to go to the whip with Malberg. And here comes Ransom trying to pass Riesdorf for 4th.
Malberg off of turn number 2 and back down the back straightaway for the final time in the 24M. Kane Malberg from 8th starting spot took over early and leads them to the checkered flag.
Kane, the Bandit Malberg is going to win. Tyler Fiebelkorn second. Cody Cooper third at the line. Gage Riesdorf will hang on to 4th. And Colton Ransom, another top 5 for the rookie. While in Uptown